Let's go over Q&A.
Yay, we've got students asking questions.
And my question is regarding the F35 that the conservative government is buying. And we're buying like 50 warplanes right now. And as I know, the Liberal parties and the New Democrats and the Green are all opposing it. And as far as I know, that the F-18s that we're using right now will need replacement eventually. I know that warplanes don't buy themselves. They don't renew themselves. And Canadian international presence is not really awesome at the moment. And we need to like upgrade our military to meet the NATO standards like these and all the NATO nations. So what is your stance on upgrading our warplanes in the military?
Okay, so military spending. Thank you. Alan.
Wow, well, that's a good question too. I think we haven't had the debate with respect to what kind of tools the military needs to do the job that Canadians see us doing, not only nationally and protecting our sovereignty, but also internationally. We've seen natural chaos, the inability to airlift supplies and water treatment equipment and so on. We've seen problems with the inability to bring people out of those areas where natural disasters have occurred. We've seen a differently evolving global role as we have been locked into this other tangent, which was a decision made by another government that was the kind of tool we need. I think this election is an opportunity to review all of that on an evidence-based, what does our military need, and what do we as Canadians want to see as our role in terms of carrying out our responsibilities. And I think that's what this election is all about. Thank you.
First, Quan, I want to say thanks for wearing pink. I know what you're doing it for. I don't have pink in my wardrobe because I have red hair.
That's the anti-bullying campaign that's on today. All the kids at schools are wearing pink.
With regards to warplanes, who are we at war with? And why are we at war? Why are we not a peacekeeping nation, as we have grown to be? I'm not an expert on what planes the military needs to get peacekeeping materials to other countries. I'm not a general in the Army. I do know that $30 billion could be better spent on the people of York Southwest, and I think we'd all climb out of poverty if that was the case. But the Liberal answer is, we're going to get it for you wholesale. We're going to just do better on the price. Not that we need to rethink the whole notion of what it is we're trying to do with warplanes. And so the NDP policy very clearly has been that we shouldn't be in Afghanistan in a war that's not ours. The NDP policy has clearly been that we should not be creating wars where wars aren't necessary. We should be defending people if necessary, defending ourselves, and keeping the peace as a UN force. Thank you.
Well, to answer the question, do we need to replace our aging fighter jets eventually? Yes, we do, right? But the F-35 is an airplane that can land on aircraft carriers. We don't have aircraft carriers. The F-35 is a single-engine plane. We need a dual-engine plane, because if you're flying over Nunavut and that single engine goes out, you're in big trouble. Right? The F-35 has a stealth coating on it, so it can go under enemy radar and drop bombs on foreign countries. That's not the kind of role that I see Canada performing in the future. So, I think we need to remember that we're buying this jet for the Royal Canadian Air Force, not the northern branch of the U.S. Air Force. And, we need an open process to buy this jet that's right for Canadians, not the one that we're told to buy by our friends down south.
Next.
All right. 327.
327. Maybe their question has already been asked. We've got some very good questions.
349.
349.